gonna wag his finger.
We're live.
Sides.
Talking about blood on our hands and skeletons in our closet, apparently.
Yeah.
Regular stuff. Yeah, no.
Hi, everyone. I shouldn't be muted this time, and things should be fine. Because I've been playing in OBS for like the past hour.
Yeah.
Just to make sure everything was working right. If ever you hear the fan behind me, just let me know. I'll turn it off. And then I'll start melting from the heat. Hi everyone, welcome to episode 9 of Star Wars Points of Light. We apologize for the long hiatus. But real life intervened and I couldn't be there to DM last game, I think, which was like about 2 weeks ago. Thing is, in the meantime, we reached our follower goal, so congratulations, you guys. You all get an extra force point to add to your characters, which we did right prior to going live. I'm Simon, I'm the GM for this game, and let's just introduce our cast of lovely players and tell everyone who you're playing, and then we'll move on to the text crawl and the game proper. So let's start with let's mix things up this time. Let's start with Emily.
Oh god, why me? Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm playing the lovely Zeta Novia, the captain of Everfree. There's just to let you know what the name of the ship is this time, Simon. And I'm ready to wag my finger and tell our lovely alien friend, how dare you, don't kill things, leave rocket launchers alone.
All right. Let's move on to Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex, also known as Dak, the soldier on board this magnificent ship. And I suppose second in command to the captain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Affirming my presence. And I'm also the pseudo-dad to our young Danny.
Yeah.
I'll make a man out of him.
Do I have to add Mulan to the soundtrack for this game?
Yes.
Now
Now you do.
All right. And then let's go with Lauren.
Hello, I'm Lauren. I am. What am I doing with my life? I am playing Fiona, the Queen of Naboo, who is having similar thoughts, honestly, to me right now.
All right, and last but not least, the person who'll probably be the center of attention when the game starts, Josh.
Hey, I am probably starter. I am playing Yoshita, the Jedi, friendly neighborhood alien, lovable, warm heart, cuddly friend to everyone and everything. I've never hurt anyone ever, and I never lie. Ta-da.
So,
Sigmar cannot save you.
not here. Let's go with the text crawl, and then we'll come back in a few moments with the game. And we're back. So, let's pick up where we left off last game. Yorsh, Zeta, Fianna, and Dak. You are standing in the middle of what has quickly become a battlefield of what was the garden atop Captain Sal's estate on Salonia. She's not far behind you. She had been going around and closing the doors to make sure that people wouldn't be trying to leave. The two last bandits that you guys decided to keep alive left. They ran away, which leaves all four of you standing amidst the carnage that was wrought about by Yorshkata. So last we left off, Fianna was trying to hold on to him and trying to reason him. Took a few steps back as he fired a rocket launcher clumsily at one of the thugs.
I was still holding onto his arm when he fired.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So he fired, but didn't quite hit as hard as you wanted. And after being lectured by the thug himself, that's where we stopped with a bloody Togruta held on to by Fianna, with Dak and Zeta watching from a couple feet away. And that's where the game picks up.
So what did he exactly try to blow up with the rocket launcher?
A person.
A person.
And you
Our
missed?
enemy.
Pretty much at point blank.
Yeah.
And you missed?
I rolled like a 1
I gave him inspiration.
to dodge out the way to the
Yeah.
enemy.
That's what I thought. Did you go to the enemy?
I did.
Alright, so right now there's no enemy. We have Captain Sal that's closing up door. Are there any like civilians around that are?
No, you guys, just to catch you up to speed, Alex, you guys are basically standing in what would be her backyard. So the way Salonia is like an ocean planet, right?
Right.
And
And the top side are islands, which are like top
gardens.
floor of whoever's house.
Yeah, that's it, basically. And so she has a few buildings there, which, you know, most people have, like a recreational house, a spa, or whatever.
A shed.
But her sheds are like an armory disguised as a shed, and like a command center that you guys saw to map out. Like there's like a improvised spaceport in her backyard, basically.
And there still is a spaceship of hers there.
Her shuttle has landed. The
And they
Star
were
Dest-
waiting in ambush when she landed.
Yeah, basically. They had already begun attacking. They had already killed the rest of her people, crew, whoever they were, that were just like chilling on the top floor.
Thank you.
As like the smoke kind of clears, and Fianna is holding on to like York's like shoulder. You start feeling him shake, Fianna, and he just lets the rocket launcher fall to his side. He's still like dripping and kind of glistening from just the blood that he's covered in. And then he just kind of falls to his knees, hands like near, like below, like chest, just like floats in front of him. His head's kind of dipped down, and you don't hear anything because you're so close. You can see just the tears coming from his face, and every now and again you just hear.
Fianna takes his or her hand off his arm, and like it's covered in blood. And she stares at it and stares at Talaki, and like walks very quickly backwards away from him.
He just like stays there, and she like you move back. Like, he
Yeah,
just
she
slugs-
doesn't say anything. She just goes back and like towards her the others. And
Sal shows up behind Zeta and Dak and asks, "Are they? Is it over? I saw two of them run out. Are we? Oh, what's happening to your friend? Is he?
He just lets out
So-
like a ah!
So just
like,
don't
what?
worry about it. I got it. Unless you want to do it, Dak. You want to do it?
I more than likely can see that it's. I want to say battle fatigue, but more like some sort of, I want to say episode, but it's something that's happening that just happened after a big battle where he pretty much killed everyone. Not exactly sure myself how I would handle that kind of situation, so I'm not sure how Dak would either.
Fiona's still just like staring at the blood on her hand.
Any chairs around?
Sure. A few of them had been like hastily put as into like some sort of barricade. That didn't help at all. But yeah, there's like a lawn chair.
Okay, I pull out the lawn chair, place it beside him, and I just grab his shoulders, look at him straight in the eyes, and say,
I'm like folded inwards. I'm like curled up. It's like you see my hands like gripping into the dirt.
"Okay, so you're not standing anymore. I thought you were still standing."
No, I've like knelt down and I'm like fully like knelt and crouched, and you just see my hands in the dirt, just like squeezing in.
Okay, in this case, screw the chair. That doesn't work. I'm gonna kneel down next to him, just wrap my arm around his shoulders and just hold him.
He's just like,
I'm pretty sure in this case, even if I say it's alright, buddy, it's not gonna do jack. So I just stay quiet and just keep him close.
Sal asks Zeta and Fiona, "Is it the first time he's killed anyone?"
No, it's not. It's more of a. This is the first time he's ever been willing to let loose. I think that might be the best way to describe it. Just give him a moment to calm down, and we'll go from there.
Oh, I sure as hell won't go near him. I mean, I saw what he did. If you don't mind.
As long as he
I'll keep
doesn't
my
see you as someone that's going to hurt him, you're fine.
I don't think so.
No, that's not true. None of us are safe.
And she looks at you quizzically.
He's a monster. There's something inside of him.
Huh.
Darkness. He didn't want to fight it.
Well, he sure seemed to enjoy himself out there. I thought it was just some sort of crazy Togruta battle trance or something. And as she's about to talk, you hear the telltale beep beep of Smelly Pete, her droid, comes in like boop boop beep 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 boop, 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 boop. Which basically translates to the perimeter is secured. I have blown up the Bandits escape shuttle. They're not going anywhere.
Fiona speaks binary, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I'm translating it for you.
Oh, yes, I see. Fiona's gonna like try and find something to wipe off her hand. She doesn't want like she wants the blood off her hands.
Something else than your
Something else
sparkling
than
robe.
my nice dress that I'm actually wearing, that I
All right.
accidentally wore because I thought this wasn't going to be a battle.
Zeta just throws Fiona a rag that was in her pocket.
Josh, I figure this is to regain control.
Yes.
Does
You did it.
is 22 good for you?
Yeah, no. This was to see if like I absentmindedly start like raising things in the air, just like as I
Oh,
start
okay.
breaking down.
Does anything happen to levitate or?
No, I have like move object, so I was gonna just use a force point if I couldn't like control
Oh, okay.
myself, but I am able to in this moment.
I'm glad that's the one power that would have been activated and not like force lightning.
No.
All right.
It's alright, buddy. It's alright. And then just skeleton.
Love me.
Ultimate power.
You you gave in to your hatred and your hatred of both yourself and of your enemies, and you let the darkness take over for a while. Did I give you a dark side point last game?
You did, yeah.
All right, thank
I have
you.
two
I
now.
wasn't sure. All right. And there's one more thing now that the battle has ended, now that you guys can breathe a bit. Something that you Zeta, took a few minutes to process. But that bounty hunter you let go,
Mm-hmm.
you remember you'd seen him before
Yeah.
at Emo the Hutt's palace.
Yeah.
And now that you've, had time to just process the information you got during the combat, the name of Boss Krokos, Ema the Hutt, that bounty hunter being there, it almost feels like, and you remember this as being part of Ema's regular tactic, where the big gun show is never, ever the main point of something.
What else do you have of value here, and how good is your security? I'm asking this to Sal.
Sal looks to Pete and looks back at you and says, well, my security's pretty tight. Hopefully Pete was able to lock down everything. And he just replies, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, he did. And I have a value. I have jewelry, I have weapons, I have a few things of the questionable kind. All for the good of the rebellion, of course. You guys aren't with the Empire, are you?
No, but there was somebody here that might be. I'm. Who else is here? Is there any other important people here?
Important people, no, but important cargo, yes.
Important.
It's Pete. Can you go look? And she tells him to go look into on the third basement. Go into the old disused closet and check to see if everything is still there.
And she stops him for a second and goes, scan for a bounty hunter. If he's still here, which I should have killed him. Find a way to make him go away. Make him leave, make him do something. Just make him go away.
Want me to go with the robot? Well, the astromech?
Well, Sal looks at you and says, wait. I appreciate all the help. I'm Captain Deshara Sal. I don't know who you guys are, but did you know that bounty hunter?
I've run into him before.
Okay, and what is it about the rest of my valuables? And she looks more and more afraid. She looks like there's something that, is starting to make her more stressed as the seconds pass.
Look, the way that this bounty hunter works, or at least the way that I've seen him work before, is that the big theatrics, the guns, the huge amounts of people, they're not the main course. Your main course is something much smaller, and he's looking for something. And I should have thought about it. I should have done something, but something here he's looking for, and it's not you.
Yeah, the closet downstairs. You said you wanted to go with Pete, and she points to Dak.
Yes.
She says, Pete, show him where the closet is. Worst case scenario, it's already gone, and we're gonna have to think fast.
Should I go with him? Dak, do you speak binary?
Oh. Well, no, I don't.
Alright, sure. Anyway, I can probably make you pay if you try to steal from me.
I don't want to.
No, it's fine.
I'll take care of your friend.
Captain
worry.
Saul.
Yeah.
We have a mutual friend. Acquaintance. I don't think he's your friend.
I know many. He.
Their name, they went by Glider to you.
Doesn't tell me
Irula.
anything. Nope.
Zim.
Nope. Who's that?
Purple Twi'lek.
No, doesn't tell me anything. But the DM is going to ask Lauren to roll for insight check.
Okay. Oh, no, that's intelligence. I won't do that.
Is Yorska still like grabbing the ground?
He hasn't moved.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
still
try.
cuddling him.
I'm gonna go try to talk to him while she's doing her insight check.
Real quick, Lauren, she definitely has probably met a purple Twi'lek before, but she doesn't seem to want to talk about it.
This is of the utmost importance to do with the rebellion.
You guys are with the... Alright. Look, we'll talk after I know if my closet is safe.
All right.
Don't worry, I'm not hiding anything. I'm not like her. And then you guys go while she looks at the scene with Yorsh and Zeta that unfolds before her.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
By all means.
She just kind of like sits down in front of him. She doesn't touch him. She knows that she shouldn't touch him. And she's just kind of like, "Hey, how are you? Are you doing okay?"
You can probably see, like, because his arms are bent, that he's just like pools of like just tears coming down. The floor's kind of like probably wet under him. And he doesn't respond for a moment, and then he just kind of says, "It's all I am. It's all I am."
If it's all you are, go ahead and think that for a little while longer. But right now, we need you to be something else. If you can do that. Can you not be what that was and help us? At least for a little while.
I can't help anyone.
You helped us already. We're alive, aren't we?
Don't understand you. Not for long. Never for
You
long.
we don't have to understand what you're going through right now. I know it's like letting go is a very scary thing to do. I don't have what you have, and I know like you're going through a lot of things that I wouldn't be able to understand.
Whoa,
But
something.
if ever, yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry. No, it's okay. One of us disconnected.
Hi, sorry.
It's okay.
Fiona, out!
Sorry for
Now
cutting
I
you off like that, Emily.
It's okay.
Keep going.
It's like, yeah, I don't need to understand it. I know that I'll never be able to completely understand it, but I need you to just take a deep breath, like realize what you've done. I need you to learn from it, and then we need to move on. For now, if you need to talk about it, we can talk about it later. Right now, we're not in a safe place. There's a bounty hunter here that might hurt people. He's looking for something, and it might be
When
my
you say
fault.
that, his hands like tying up into like fists.
She's kind of like she very slowly goes to grab for his hands, like very, very slowly. So she like finally reaches it, just like places her hands on top of his. She's like, if you need to talk, we can talk. You don't have to go through anything alone anymore. Like this is why you're here. Apparently this is why you're here. You're here to do something. If it means that you had to let go for a little bit, like maybe that's not a good thing, maybe it is, but we need to let go right now. We need to move on. We're not safe. We need to pick up the pieces and we need to go. Learn from what you've done. It's okay.
His hands like stop clenching and like they kind of soften, and they kind of like unball from a fist, and he just kind of says to you, before he gets up, he just kind of says, "She's right, you know. I'm dangerous."
That's her opinion. That's not my opinion.
The longer you stay with me, the quicker your death will be.
Please, the longer you stay with me, the quicker you're gonna die. We've all got baggage. We've all got bad things happening. We're all on the run from something in some way, shape, or form. We're more similar than you think. And then with that, she just kind of like she lets go of his hands. She's like, I need to try to go and fix what I've done. Hopefully you'll be able to do the same. Then she just kind of just leaves him alone and walks back over to like Fiona and Saul, and hopefully we can start fixing what we need to get here.
All right. As this is taking place, Sal is just standing back, hanging back, just gently turning one of the bodies over with her foot and like carefully looting the person out, going through their pockets and everything, and just keeping an eye on you. She's trying to be as subtle as possible. In the meantime, Fiona and Dak are frantically following P3TE down the estate, through the corridors you had been before, past the hangar where you were actually like in a completely separate section of the estate. And after about 5 minutes, you get to where you needed to be, which is sort of like an out-of-the-way closet next to what would be in our world like a fire exit. And it leads to a service tunnel that's under the ocean, from where certain service droids can move in case there's anything. And it's and air travel or sea travel is impossible. There's a way for them to travel across the ocean's floor, and this is about where you are. And of course, the entire corridor is scorched. Things have been blown up in this place. Probably a thermal detonator. Enough to blow the door off of the closet. And it's been ransacked. Actually, from what Pete says, it's been ransacked. To you guys, it's a broom closet. There isn't anything else but like cleaning tools, maybe like a shovel or two, a med kit. Nothing out of the ordinary. But Pete just goes into a string of expletives in binary, and turns to Fiona and says, "It's gone. They've taken it.
What?
They've taken the briefcase. There was a briefcase with, oh god, it's the things Captain Sal worked so hard to get. A lot of people, a lot of sentients are in danger.
Okay.
What was in there?
I'm not at liberty to say," and like his head spins around.
Oh, okay, Pete. We'll get Sal to tell us.
Like-
All right, so there's nothing else in there but shovels, cleaning supplies, and a med kit. You said.
There is a medkit. If you give me an investigation check, please, I can tell you more.
Yes, investigation, which I'm super good in.
I bet you are.
That's how we
So-
look, right?
Evidently, the bad guys made off with whatever was in the closet. You have no clue where or how. But there is a medkit, and as you approach the medkit to pry it off the wall, Pete just looks at you and says, "Boop, boop, 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 beep, beep, beep."
What?
He says, "What are you doing, you..." Well, to Fiona. Fiona, you understand. "What are you doing, you fuck? This is Captain Sal's property."
He doesn't want you to steal any more than what's already been taken.
I was going to steal. You're right. Now I'm gonna put it back. Fine.
Sorry, I thought the investigation check was just to loot stuff. If we're investigating to figure out like what's going on, I will also do it.
Sure, go
I
ahead.
was looking for stuff, but not the kind of stuff you were probably gonna look
No,
for.
but that's
Oh.
it. Like, Dak was looking for things more than probably looking for reasons.
Okay. I'm gonna.
So
I'm
give me an
gonna-
investigation check if you're looking for reasons.
Yeah.
So you look towards the exit, the one that leads to the ocean floor. And you're still a few paces away from it, but you notice that the door has been welded shut. Probably from the outside. There are marks of the welding because they probably used a torch that was too powerful for what they needed. So in some places you notice like the metal being like blown inwards and melted. And that's how you notice it. Like, had you gone up to the door, you would have probably seen it better. But even from this distance, you just glanced at the door and realized, oh, okay, they probably came in, took the stuff, and left, which means that they probably knew where it was.
Yeah. I'm gonna point the door out to Pete and Dak and say, well, somebody didn't want them to follow us.
Well, let's see about that. I took a look.
Please,
Take a few steps back.
Dak, what are you?
Did I? No, too late. I'm already rushing the door.
Dak, okay.
Are you... Pete says, go meet Dak! Which just sounds like... I don't need you to roll. You hurt
Not-
yourself. Bad. Also, there's a sign on the door that says pull.
Are you
So-
for real?
Yeah!
Damn it!
Not every door is automated, especially one that leads to the ocean floor. Well, probably to a, like, airlock and then the ocean floor. But still.
Ow.
Yeah.
Are you done, Dak? You good?
Yes, Your Highness. I'm done.
Pete looks up to Fiona and asks, how many times has this worked?
I probably never. I don't know. I don't think he's tried it before, but it seems like something he'd do.
I've busted many doors in my days.
It's a good thing I got it recorded. And then he just plays back a hologram of you rushing at, of course, because it's a Star Wars hologram, like there's just you running at nothing and then just falling on your ass.
Oh my
Do
gosh!
you want to get reprogrammed, robot? Do you want that?
This is going viral.
Yeah, I give him my recorder, and I'm like, please give me that, like, please, like, I just uploaded onto my like.
Oh, look at what I have in my pocket. A restraining bolt. I wonder if it's gonna fit on you.
The droid hides behind Fianna as it transfers the things on the datapad.
I hate you guys.
You rushed the door.
You rushed a door that was welded shut. A metal door.
I mean, we were pressed by time. We could have perhaps sketched them.
Welded shut.
Maybe.
All right, we gotta go back up.
Okay. Grab the med kit. Come on. Somebody might be injured upstairs. Up there.
All right, give me No, sorry, give me a deception check.
Oh, hold on. So you're telling me in this whole fight, no one got injured?
Actually, no one.
No, nobody.
Captain
Are you for real?
Yeah, Captain Sal got hit once, I think.
I think she got hit
I go-
pretty
she
hard.
got like more than half of her health gone, I think. So she got hit a couple times.
All right, so roll deception with roll persuasion with advantage then. Because I mean, Pete would have seen Sal getting hurt, but I mean, he also saw you, and you did admit that you wanted to loot the med kit when he
So
confronted
it's persuasion normal.
you with advantage.
I'm getting that goddamn med
Wait,
kit.
what?
Two.
Ah!
net-
Whoa.
What's the opposite of snake eyes?
It's
Jeez.
40 eyes, which is what you see right now because you suffered a concussion.
Oh, I did bum rush a door.
You die.
you you take the med kit, and Pete's head like swirls around to look at you, and as you say, you know, somebody could get hurt. He just says, "Boop, boop, boop." And
Okay, he
then
does a BB-8 thing. Okay.
Yeah, the BB-8 thing.
Which we don't know if it's this.
No, but
Or-
he has like a small like instrument that he
Oh.
can use.
Well, damn. No, I didn't.
I will also translate to yes.
Cool. Let's go. I have a medkit in my hand. Let's go.
So you guys rush back up, and you arrive. So let's say the whole discussion between Yorsh and Zeta took about 10 minutes. So as you're finishing up your conversation, and probably Yorsh, are you getting back up on your feet
Yeah.
after? Okay. So you're getting back up, dusting off your pants from like the dirt and everything, and both you and Zeta, you hear Fianna, Dak, and P3T3 coming back, rushing back upstairs with just the droid going like.
If it's about the door, I didn't know I couldn't break it.
No, he was actually just
I don't know.
basic.
I don't speak
no,
basic.
I know, but Fianna, he was basic. No, you speak basic. You speak basic. You don't speak binary.
Thank you.
Yeah. This whole game has been like just you talking to yourself and nobody
Pretty much.
understanding your babbling. No, but he's basically saying, Captain, they took it. It's what they said. It's a diversion. We're in trouble. We're gonna get killed. And then he just repeats that message.
It looks like I'm gonna like try and quiet Pete down a little bit, and I say, it looks like they knew exactly where to go and welded the door out shut so we couldn't follow them easily. What was it that they had?
She turns to Pete and says, Pete, make sure every dead is accounted for. Pete leaves. She looks back to you guys and says, there was information. Very precious information. Let's just say all the names and potentially all the aid that was given to the rebellion by sympathizers is on there. or would-be sympathizers. It's look, the rebellion's a fragile thing. They needed all the help they could get. So let's just say some people who would sympathize with our cause but might have reason to backpedal and narc to the Empire. We have stuff on them. And that's what's in the case. And that's what they took. Which means that a lot of high-placed potential help, I don't think they knew what it was. I mean, and she points to Zeta, she says, you've seen that bounty hunter before, you said. Like, is it an Imperial bounty hunter, or is it just a common...
Think of him more like freelance. He's like a freelance bounty hunter, but I've seen him work for a specific hut before.
Hopefully, if they're just idiots, they might have just been paid to get that information back from one of the people that's on the list. There are no huts on there. That I can tell you right away. As if a hut would help us out.
You'd be surprised. You'd be very, very surprised.
Well, we can't really... Oh, God. Okay, I need a few moments to just collect my thoughts. And she starts pacing back and forth. Is there anything you guys want to do in the meantime?
No, I'm not doing.
Just wait for her. So it takes her about like a couple seconds of pacing and kicking dirt and one of the maces away.
Blood is just slowly drying on my skin.
And
What do I know about this bounty hunter specifically? I've seen him work before.
Yep.
But that's it. I don't know any like personal information about him.
You would know his name.
And
I'm
gonna write it down.
Yeah. Timu Talana is their name.
Okay.
And what you know of Timu, aside from the fact that it's a what was the class again? The species again? It
was a Rhodian.
Yeah, Rhodian bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I had Nikto, but that was one of the other ones. Rhodian bounty hunter, and they more often than not would be hired for. Normally, it's. I'm not gonna say spy, but like information gathering, and their Hema have used them a few times to. Fetch escaped slaves. So it's a bounty hunter that specializes in getting back something, like going after something or someone. And they specialize in gathering information. So it's not like a Boba Fett where they specialize in capturing living dangerous targets. It's more like, oh, this defenseless person escaped from my palace like 2 months back. Find them, and they'll track them. But if it was, this very capable smuggler ran out on me without paying their debts, Timu would not be the person for that.
Yeah, I kind of like relay that information. Like this is what Emu's like. He's very good at his job. I've seen him work a couple times before. Have I worked with him before?
Nope. He actually, to be super stereotypical, he works alone.
Of course.
Alone, so mysterious.
Alone, but this time.
I've seen him before. I've seen him deliver on the jobs that he has been offered. and he does it very quickly. I should have just killed him.
Look, there was a lot of things happening at once, and she looks to Dak and says, "Oh, good, a med kit." And she takes it off your hands and starts bandaging herself and spraying the wounds that she got with like the healing spray that's in it, the Bacta spray and all that. And as she's doing that, Pete comes back and says, "Well, looks like we're missing one." Of course, to everybody else, it's beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. But Finn is gone. Finn is not here. And
Who is
she
that?
curses under her breath. Finn's my cook. I hired him about a year and a half back, before we got into the whole rebellion thing. And he was a scared kid. Was it kid? I don't really know. He's from this, and she makes like this movement with her hands, and she's like these what's they're called again? The and now even the DM has a blank. Same race as Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Oh, one of the Jedis?
Yeah, it's a Syrian. She's like and Pete finishes a Syrian. She's like, yeah, that's it. Syrian boy. I can't believe he knew where the case was stashed, because I trusted my whole crew, and they knew where everything of value was hidden, even this, which to them was actually just loot that I've kept for myself. They didn't know exactly what was in there. So they might have just gotten after stars. I think I know what happened.
You've been betrayed by the cook.
Well, no, that, yes. I lost a lot at Sabak a couple nights ago. And maybe Finn was pressured by Boss Krotos to make me pay. And they probably decided to make me pay in more ways than one, which means that if it is that, there might still be a chance that they don't know what's inside that case, and by the time they open it up, they won't realize the value of what's inside, and we might have, well, I might have time to get it back. I don't know if you would be interested in a small rescue operation. I can pay a few credits.
Yeah, this is important. We should do this.
Yeah, about that, you are not dressed for that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this.
Me neither. I have a few spare clothes in my shuttle, which we'll take anyway to get to... Oh boy. Pete, does Finn still has his tracker? And Pete just starts beeping and counting. Fiona, you understand this is like the droid just going into like heavy processing mode.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to find his side. He says, yep, they're moving northeast, and they're out of range. So she says they're about 60 miles away from us. Northeast.
Yoshida just comes, he has his arms folded. Just comes up to them, because he's like been off from the side, listening, but off to the side, and just kind of goes up to the woman, the captain woman, and just kind of says, "Is any place I can take a shower?"
Quick like that? Yep. And she points off to like the side of the compound, and she says, if you're not scared, just run off and never stop. I'll pick you up in the water.
The ocean.
I can wait.
Can you?
Suit yourself. And she heads out to her shuttle.
All right, we should probably go get Glidey.
Yeah, I follow. Well, I follow her.
Can I grab one of the maces that they used?
Sure.
Cool. Just give me the
It's,
stats later.
Oh, it's a 1d6 bludgeoning.
Easy enough.
It's like a basic D&D mace, like I described last time. It's like this iron rod with like big studs on it. They used to just pummel people with it. Yep.
Was there in that compound where we were? Was there like a food area where we were going through, or was it all just like?
There were a few
like
tables with
canteen?
food on it.
Yeah,
just
did any
because-
of them like have any like sinks around?
Sticks.
That, like, sinks.
Oh, sinks. Yeah, sure. There's one.
Yeah, I'll probably just like get a jug and fill up and just like douse myself a few
Alright.
times.
I
Like
can
just
grab
wipe off the most of it.
Yeah, it's probably still like a red tinge, but you know,
You are red.
I'm not.
Oh, sorry. Your token was red.
yeah, the token was red, but yeah, I'm not red.
All right.
If I can grab Captain Sal's attention for just a sec. Hey, Cap, in your armory, do you have any kind of explosive? Grenades,
She points to
rockets.
the rocket launcher.
Yeah, aside from that one, which I don't know if there's more ammo for it.
There should be probably 2 or 3 more rockets in there. Bring one.
I'll bring 2.
So
Well, rockets.
I am red actually.
you go do that. Yorsh is doing
Yes.
his things. Fiona, you're following Sal. I just want to know, Zeta, are you following or not?
Is Glider? We should probably go get Glider first.
He's on the ship like across the ocean with Danny.
Okay, we should probably at least message her.
I don't know. Can we get? Yeah. Can I still contact them?
Yeah.
All right. I will. I will contact them and say there's been some complications. We're with Captain Sal. Will be a while.
Yeah, there's always complications with Sal.
I don't think this was her fault.
No, it never is.
Don't give me that lip.
You stay safe.
I'll be fine.
And just as he's about to cut off, you can hear him say, Danny, what are you?
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. Dear Lord.
Swear to God, if my ship is destroyed, they both owe me a new ship.
And in the distance, a single plume of smoke. I'm kidding. Fiona, on Sal's shuttle, there's a trunk with what you notice is basically what she probably uses as disguises whenever she needs to go somewhere. So there's a bit of everything. Nothing high end.
No.
Like,
I never expect
It's
to wear
functional.
anything high end.
yeah. But you can basically pick up like anything. Give me like a type of job someone could have in a spaceport, and she probably has the clothing for that.
I don't need. I just once again like I need something like functional, simple, something to cover my like a headscarf or a hood or something to cover my face or to protect my face if I need to.
Yeah, there's that. There's a pair of like big like ski goggles that you can wear too if you want.
Yeah. Well, I'll like have them like around my
On.
neck or whatever, but like not on my face. Just if I, see some stormtroopers who look well read.
Mm-hmm. And do you keep the dress on, or do you like hide it under like a jumpsuit or something?
I guess I'll keep it on like under something just because I don't want to.
No, it's
I
cool.
think
Like there are like
really-
big jumpsuits, like the big orange jumpsuit like that the pilots
Is
have.
there like a backpack? Can I like put it in a backpack or something?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like a messenger bag that you can just fold it in.
Yeah.
So you got on the ship first with Zeta, and then come in Dak with his hands full of rockets. And I'll assume, well, before I assume, did you keep the rocket launcher with you? Or did you leave it there? You're muted.
No, I just let it drop.
Okay, so Dak, you picked it up
Yes.
after. So you've got a rocket launcher with 2 rockets, and you're slightly less bloody.
Yeah, I'm wet now.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah,
You guys.
Um,
Yep.
see through bloody top. It's what it is.
Ugh.
It's okay. It's like it's red on red. It almost doesn't show.
Yeah.
But you know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fiona is trying very hard. Like she's not gonna be super obvious about it, but she is just avoided. Like she's not meeting Teleki's eyes. She's not.
He's not actually looking at anyone. He's like coming in, looking down,
Yeah.
or like walking, just like stand up like, next to a
she's
corner and like
trying to like keep. I mean, it's probably easy because he seems to be doing the same thing, but she's trying to keep her distance from him as
Yeah.
much as possible.
Cool.
And I want to talk to Sal.
Sure. She takes a helm at the shuttle. There's a co-pilot seat next to her. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of like seats on each side of the shuttle, like a paratrooper type of arrangement.
Okay.
But
I'll
you can sit down on the co-pilot seat if you
Yeah.
want.
I'll take a seat.
I make sure that everybody else is trapped in.
This purple Twi'lek. How did you know them? What did you know them by?
I once met a purple Twi'lek. What the hell name did he use again? Give me a sec. I wrote it down, I swear.
NPC has too many aliases.
Yes. I literally have a list that I have to remember to look. Kira Afax.
Mhm.
Which is weird because Kira would be normally a human name. But she thought it was... Sal says, I thought Kira was probably an alias for something. But you know, in my line of work, you don't really ask questions.
Yeah.
It didn't end well if that's what you're...
No. They said they weren't welcome here, which is why.
Wait, Kira's alive?
Yeah. Yes.
Kitty surprise.
Oh. Yeah, apparently. Yes,
No, it's
Kira's
okay.
alive.
We love the kitty.
She shakes her head and just rights herself in the seat and looks at you a little confused and says, "This is Kira on Salonia? Or is it just... Who are you, actually? And how did you come to know her?" Actually, and she turns around to the rest of the crew and she says, "Who are you people?"
A ragtag
ask
motley
that?
crew of people.
Oh, this is not,
Do you not know what I look like? Like, is this?
Give me 4...
I'm the literal queen of Naboo.
Now who?
I have to admit that in your case, Lauren, she might know who you are. Nope.
Okay.
It just so happens that she never... Or she may have seen or heard of you, but didn't necessarily...
I was wearing
saw
a
your
lot of
face.
makeup. It's fine.
Yeah, with the whole headdress thing
Yeah.
and...
That's
who are you?
how
I mean, this is my crew.
how loyal are you? to the rebellion.
And she looks to Yorsh and then back to you and says, I'm very, very discreet. As far as loyal goes, well, I got tangled with Kira just as you did, so I figure loyalty has nothing to do with it. But look, I believe in the cause, and it's a good cause, and I'd rather fight for it than die under Imperial oppression.
It's more than I have to say. Well, you have to understand. If I tell you who I am, it could earn you a lot of money, and I will die.
Okay, but then let's say I'm not as greedy as Kira might have told you I am. And let's just say I'm curious as to how do I call you guys, because so far you are Dress Girl, Guy with the Medkit,
Hey, not a medic.
Crazy Killer, and you said you had a crew, so I figure she's a captain?
Yeah.
Or
1 out of 4.
hut worker or something like that?
I mean, they can tell you their names if they want.
Well, I'd like that.
Hi, I'm Dak. I'm just brought a med kit.
Yeah, I know. Thank you,
The
Dak.
label.
I'm Raina.
Hi, Reyna.
Hi.
So you got a ship.
I do.
We'll have to talk shop.
I might not be able to talk shop as much as you'd like, but we can try.
I turn to Lucky.
Talaki doesn't raise his head. He just kind of says, are we there yet?
And she types on the onboard computer and says, well, I picked up the tracker again. 55 miles to the north. It's... Oh, I know where they are. Or it's an old resort. I know where they went. The place isn't used anymore. Kind of a hot spot for the young hairs of the rich families to come here often. They go there to do whatever it is youth do. I don't need to paint a picture. We should be there in about 10 minutes. But nice to meet you. Are we there yet?
You heard about Bail Organa.
Yeah, didn't he get imprisoned or something?
He did. That's why we're here. We need help. We need something.
Wait, you want to bail?
I don't know what Kira wants. I need somewhere. My name is Fianna.
And then she stares at you for a good couple seconds. Wait, I've seen you before.
Yes. Yes, you have.
Aren't you the
Yes.
singer?
Yes, I am.
No, I'm pulling your leg. You're the
No,
queen.
Yes. Yes.
I've seen... You were in the papers. You were on the HoloNet.
I know.
Yeah, you sold your planet to the Empire or something like that.
Oh, is that what they're saying about me now? Good.
Well, they haven't said anything nice, that's for sure. which means that you're on my side.
They set her house on fire. And
No,
Zeta's
no,
just,
we
like,
saved that. We
looking around for a bathroom so she can kind of change what she looks like, just in case.
There's one.
Kira kidnapped me on behalf of Bale.
She always knew how to get girls. Wait. Were you and Kira?
No. I knew Kira by a different name.
Of course. But you weren't.
No.
Just. Good.
You were.
It was complicated. But we worked closely for a while. As one tends to do in the situations that we were in. It was all professional.
Of course.
I was just worrying about good old Kira.
Well, they told me that his name was Yoewin, and he served me for 6 years.
Wait, she passed off as a male for 6 years and you didn't see it?
There's more to Kira than you know.
I don't know if I should be amazed or scared.
Both.
We weren't exactly friends.
Okay. So she kidnapped you under the pretense of being this Yoewin fellow.
Yes.
And she
kidnapped me on behalf of Bail Organa because Bail Organa thinks that I can help the rebellion.
Whoa. Wow. You caught the eye of Bail Organa.
Apparently.
Sucks that he's in jail now. But it means you have potential. He, from what I've heard, he would only gather the best to his side. So if he asked Kira or Yoewin or whatever to get you to him, what have you done on Naboo?
The best with what I could. I kept people safe. I kept people happy. I let them underestimate me. Got away with a lot before they caught on, and Irula, that's what they go by now, thought it was best to extract me from the situation. I figure I'm dead either way.
Well, she always had a way to make sure that you'd follow, or that people would follow. Anyway, speaking of following, and she taps the radar on the dashboard. She says, "We're about there. I'm gonna land about a kilometer away, near the beach."
As the conversation kind of fizzles, you just hear Yoshida say, "Yoshida, that's my name."
Bless. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Nice to meet you, Yorshkita.
I'm gonna turn around to Yorshkita. Another one.
It's my actual name now.
I'm going to insight check him.
You see, like, Zeta just, like, poking her head out of the bathroom. Her hair's, like, getting, like, a low, poofed out ponytail now. Just, like, How many is that this time? 4, 5?
I mean,
It's guys. Outgame. Josh
Well,
has been
of course-
using a fake name for the past 18 weeks.
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's truthful, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I know he's telling the truth. I just
never given her real name, so
I know he's telling the truth. I just wanted to see if I could clock, if Fiona could clock that he's actually believe him. Well, Yorshta.
I my aunt said I had a fake name.
It's okay, Dak.
Why?
Damn it.
yeah. Say, why didn't you use your fake name?
I didn't think.
It was
All right, cool. I'm trying to have a moment, but it's fine. We can make dumb
Go
jokes.
on.
Cross conversations, but let's put a pin in that moment as the shuttle lands, so we can pick it back up later.
Okay.
Shuttle lands. What do you guys do?
I mean, get out, I guess.
Sure.
Like, kill everyone.
As you move out, Sal picks up a blaster from an overhead compartment. You've done that type of thing before, right? That wasn't just a fluke at the estate. You guys have fought before.
Yes. Many times.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Do you have another? No, I'm fine.
Can we try not killing people and just grabbing the suitcase and leaving? That'd be great.
That'd be more my kind of thing.
I think we've had enough. We've had enough blood, right? And she just stares, like beady eyes at your shed, right?
Well, so it's an abandoned resort. It's not people just come here for other things.
Well, if they're here, I figure nobody else will.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose I can set my blaster rifle on stun.
And your rocket launcher.
That one is last resort.
Yes, I will set my rocket launcher to stun.
It's not a big fist.
Well, you are the one who knows where they are, so lead the way.
She points to a silver and white building in the distance, roughly a kilometer away from where you are. The most of the windows have been barricaded or just destroyed, from what you can see anyway. And there's quite a few number of graffitis on the walls, even from like the higher floors. She says there's vegetation up to, if I remember right, up to a few hundred feet before the main entrance. I don't know where they are. I would suggest going through the back entrance.
All right.
Or one of the side ones, honestly. Just not the front.
Sounds like a good idea.
A quick question.
Mm-hmm.
If they're doing this for money, like you said, why didn't you just pick up something that would have paid off your bill? Like this, for instance.
The shuttle, because I was in it. But Finn, the rest of the crew thought that the documents were my share of the last job we did, which would make it very valuable if it really was. Thing is the last job we did, I didn't take any share. I split the rest of our payment with the rest of the crew so that they would be so content that they wouldn't think twice when I just took one briefcase.
But you're in debt, you said.
I got in debt after that.
And if this is part of the debt, why don't we just pay it off?
Well, no, that's not part of the debt. But
How
I'm
much is your debt?
35,000 credits.
This is why I don't gamble.
How much would this, like...
I was on a
thing be?
hot streak.
Shit, we're
The shuttle?
on?
Give me a knowledge.
I think I have some criminal stuff because I used to be a drug smuggler.
Yeah, you would probably. Okay, so give me an intelligence check. Just like straight up intelligence.
How do I do that again? Unskilled. Int. Not very good. 6. Or 16 if I have advantage.
No,
6.
not with advantage. You know that it would go for a few tens of thousands of credits. Like at a chop shop, you could probably get at least 10,000 off of it. But you're on a planet where would you find that type of place? Where would you find a buyer for a shuttle that is not like a luxury shuttle or anything? It's quite literally the shuttle that goes with like a cargo ship.
Okay.
So you could get credits out of it. Probably might be enough to pay back her debt. You're really not sure, but maybe at least a third of it for sure. And so she says, "Look, I got the thing. I hid it. There's sensitive information on it. I was going to use it for the good of the rebellion. Now we're in a pickle. So look."
Can I insight check her as well, by the way?
Yes.
Just- I don't think we have
Yes,
that.
you can. No, nobody did. Everybody trusts all my NPCs.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Yo, win.
Oh, I never trusted you.
No, that was the whole point.
You
Uh,
mind if we like take a break soon?
Yep, in about 2 minutes.
Cool.
I was going to take a break as you guys were coming up on the resort.
14.
Okay.
She's hiding information from you. She's not being completely truthful.
So I just kind of breathe heavily. I'm really trying to stay calm. And you saw what I did over there. Tell us everything.
Are you
Or
threatening me?
You as collateral. Yes, I am.
Give me an intimidate check. With advantage.
Cool.
Because you caught her lying.
Intimidate. I'm gonna use a force thing to roll a D. Was it D6 again?
Yeah, D6.
6.
I know, right?
Oh,
12.
She says, look, if we get it back, I'll hand it over to Kira, or Yoewin, or Irula, or whatever the hell their name is. And I won't do anything with it. Alright? The rebellion can have it. I don't care. I was safeguarding it. Let's just leave it at that. But right now, all of the people that are stored, all of the information stored in that briefcase, on that drive, these people are in grave danger. And not only that, but the whole concept of a rebellion might just die.
You assume I care.
I thought you did because you were with them. You are here. You came to my house.
Here's how it's gonna go down. If I find out that it's gonna be you with the briefcase, I'm taking the briefcase. Because you chose not to tell me everything when I asked. And I walk away.
She turns to the rest of the group and she's like, is he always like that?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's always like that. It brings a special charm to the crew.
He's intense.
Yeah, well, no shit. And you guys make your way to the hotel. Are you trying to be stealthy at all, or are you just...
Yes.
chatting your
Yeah.
way to. All right, so right before we go on break, I want each of you to roll a stealth check.
I get an advantage with that. No, I get to roll again with those.
Bam!
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm a freaking commando.
You just like smeared mud under your eyes, and you're like, all right.
Let's do this.
I hate using these sheets every fucking time.
Hey.
So you got me, like crawling through the sand, and just two people walking beside me.
Emily, do you use a force point or anything?
I'm thinking about it.
Because I know Lauren's gone, but she might want to use inspiration too when she comes back.
Oh, Why don't we go on break and see?
Yeah,
Trying to
5 like
find where my
5
force
seconds.
points are. Are we like healed to full, by the way?
Nope.
Dang it.
I took like
I was
5.
the only one that got hit. The only one.
I killed everything. I got like 5 damage.
You guys had a med kit for
You
a
know
brief
what?
second.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay,
I don't want to.
so we're gonna leave it there as you guys are stealthing your way to the resort. We're gonna go on break, and we're gonna come back in 10 minutes. Is that good?
Yeah.
That works.
All right. See you later, everyone. we're back.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. We got treats. Well, they did. They got stuff to eat apparently, or maybe Emily did, but I didn't. Okay, cool.
Also, I apologize, but it's super hot where I am, so I'm just like eating an ice lolly. So, context.
It's super hot wherever we are, I think. Alex probably has it worse.
Yes, just a tad, but I'm surviving.
Huh?
I'll survive till the hurricane just takes me away.
Yeah, well, that's not cool. Fiona, can you give me a stealth check, please?
What? Why?
Unless you are
Okay.
purposefully walking towards the resort, talking and singing and yelling. Everybody else is trying to be stealthy.
Oh.
That's what they
okay.
decided before the break, so we're just
Oh,
missing.
yes, I
your
see all
check.
these stealth checks. Yes.
Also, I wanted to know if you wanted to use like a force point or inspiration or anything before. I just asked everybody else to like make their roll before we went on break, just so that would be done. But
Yeah, sorry. I'm
no,
out
no,
of
it's okay.
I'm out of all the things, so I'm just gonna roll straight stealth check.
I love when my players say that. Cool. So 14, 12, 7, and too much.
I'm invisible.
And I'm gonna roll for Captain Sal. Yeah, she good. You guys make your way stealthily around the resort. You do come across one of the side entrances that's been locked down, basically. I'm not gonna say barricaded, but there's like a huge set of blast doors that were shut. The console is on the side. It's damaged. Could probably be used to open the doors if you wanted to. Otherwise, Sal is still going, and if you're following, she's still going to the back entrance of the resort.
Yep.
All right, and as you guys go in, it's most of the interior has been redecorated. A lot of the troubled youth on the planet just decided to wail at the walls whenever they could, and to just create these marvelous sculptures of whatever it is that they decided to do with like the materials that were here. So counters were shattered. Some tables and chairs were used as like props for an impromptu shooting range. A lot of the walls were taken down. The place looks trash. Like, this is not like proper Star Wars scenery. Like, this is just trash. But you do hear in the distance voices. Yours, because of your echolocation, you can actually pinpoint where they're coming from, and they're actually coming from the main lobby. At the opposite end of the resort, you're gonna have to go through the kitchens to get there.
It seems like there are more people in the main lobby. Can't sense anyone through that area over there. Like, I'm pointing to where the kitchen is. How many do I sense?
You've managed to pick up on 4 different voices.
At least 4 of them.
Which would be the cook, the 2 dudes we let go.
And the bounty hunter.
Good point. Alright, so we have to go through the kitchen to be able to intercept them? Is that what you said?
That's the best way.
Yeah, well, Sal says if you want to go, the fastest way to get to the main lobby would be to go through the kitchen. However, we can probably also go through the 2nd floor. There's a mezzanine that overlooks the main lobby.
Right.
But I don't know. And she looks at Yorshkita, and I don't know. As she says, I don't know about you. I think most of us can handle ourselves with pistols. You seem to be the up close and personal person.
She would have seen me shooting people as well. Because at the start I was shooting people.
Yeah, but she also saw what you did with a sword.
That's true. I just say, no, I'm good with both. It's fine. I can stay down here.
All right.
And draw their focus if need be.
I'm not great with either, honestly. I'll stay down too. I prefer knives.
You'd stay on the first floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somehow I feel like if we don't stay on the first floor, we can't prevent them from actually exiting the building. If we're all on the mezzanine on the top, they could either go around or just bolt through, and then we'd have to get down and fold them. If we're already on the first floor, we're blocking their way. They will have to go through us.
Good thinking. That's really good thinking, Dak.
Yeah, let me just... I'm good.
You're not bleeding. All right, so you guys go through the kitchen. Actually, as you enter the kitchen area, you notice there is one. Let's call them bandits. That's what they were on the island anyway. He's got his back turned to you. It's a human, just dressed in simple shirt and pants with like a set of like shoulder pads and elbows and knee pads. Nothing too extravagant, but they still carry, you know, that like metal mace, and they have a blaster that they twirl in their hand. They haven't heard you come into the kitchen with the stealth check you got. They're oblivious to your presence, but they are, however, standing right in front of the only exit from the kitchen to the main lobby.
Are they wearing a helmet?
Roll a d2, and on an even they are, because they could well be.
I also just say, which one has the briefcase? Do you know?
I'd assume it'd be Finn. I
one's
don't know. Finn's Syrian, the giant cone head.
What's waiting for that?
Do we? I look to you, Zeta. Do you want this over quickly?
Can we just try knocking them out instead of killing them?
I got a mace.
I can do that.
There's also a kitchen. We could just use a frying pan.
Yes.
And, I'm going to look at you and to say, when it starts, go out there. I'll keep him busy. And I turn towards the bounty hunter guy, and I'm going to start force choking him and like raise him up in the air.
I think I have a check for that. Give me a sec. What is it?
I think I can pop it.
Force grip.
Yeah, force grip.
Oh, thank you.
It's first AC. It's not a check. It's just first.
Oh, okay. So you, well, you do hit with 22, and he takes 1 point of force damage as he starts.
I start like raising him up, and I'm just like.
While he's doing that, can we approach and just whack him?
You can. I mean, he's trying to turn around to look at whoever's doing this. In his mind, what you probably think, Yorsh, is that he probably believes that he's being choked by someone right behind him. But he's like clawing at his neck and not finding any object or any hands or anything. And so he's trying to slowly turn around, but the three of you still have an action, a turn around if you want to do something.
Can I like raise him up a bit as well, like float him up a bit?
heels have started rising, but it's gonna take like a few more seconds of you just like holding him by the neck to lift him up.
Yeah. I just say, go, do it now, whatever it is you're doing.
I'm just gonna grab a frying pan and hit the guy on the side of the head.
I'll let Zeta take care of it. I'll be right behind if it doesn't work to finish the job.
Sal looks at everybody and at Yorsh, and she says, "You want all of us to go in the lobby and you stay behind?"
I can come with you, but the rest should be fine. They're just so there's just like one guy,
Yeah.
the bounty hunter, and like 2 other random people, right?
It's well, that's what at least that's you heard like 4 voices. Probably the
Yeah.
guy in the kitchen wasn't one of them. So in the lobby there's probably the bounty hunter, Finn, and then 2 other people.
Yeah. So 2 like I got like the big guns because I'm guessing the bounty hunter is like bounty huntery stuff.
Oh, but that's not the bounty hunter in the kitchen. That's just a thug or
Random
something.
henchman.
Yeah.
Oh, because I said I targeted him, the bounty hunter.
No, it's a bandit. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Because I asked if it was the bandit and
Oh.
instead I targeted him.
Sorry. Must have misunderstood you. Sorry.
Oh.
If you want, we can retract.
Yeah. If he's not dead, then I mean I've already done it. So I might as well do it now. But yeah.
Well, Zeta, can you whack him on the side of the head?
Yeah, why not?
All
Do I have to-
all bonus action
Help.
helps. So she has
Ooh.
advantage.
That means
Yeah,
if
what
you
do
hit,
I
it's a
roll
sneak.
for frying pan?
Well, roll to hit first,
Okay, let me see if I can find that.
and we'll say
Is it
frying
just like
pan.
my strength?
Yeah, that would be a strength-based attack.
Okay, let's see if I can find a thing for it. I had like a really bad headache, so like my vision's like half here.
Oof.
Just
if I can
roll.
find it.
Just roll
Right.
2d20 then.
Oh, is it this one? Would it just be unskilled like strength check?
Oh, you can do unskilled strength check, and we'll add to it. It's an 18.
Yeah, I'll take an 18 over the one.
You hit. You definitely hit. And you whack him. I'm gonna ask you to roll for damage with your. With how much sneak attack damage do you do?
How much? What kind of damage?
Sneak
Yeah.
attack.
The sneak attack, is it like
Sneak
1d6,
damage?
2d6?
Let me see. See if I can find it.
She's
Or
a
or
level
it's just
4.
4?
Should be like 2.
Additional 2d6.
2d6. Yeah, it's enough to knock him out.
Right. Did it
Like,
say-
I mean, they got 8 hit points, so
Good
you
job.
just knock him out with like one twang behind the back of in the back of the head, and he falls down slowly because he's still being kept in Yorshkata's force grip, so the body doesn't make like a lot of noise when it falls.
Can I try to simply pull the body into the kitchen?
Yeah, you can like move them away from the door, and as you're doing that, you notice that through the door frame, you can peer into the lobby, and you notice a person pacing back and forth, talking in Huttese.
I understand that.
The voice says, from what you understand,
I understand that as well.
"Look, your magnificence. It's transferring. We can't go any faster. We've made the calls. We're just waiting. You're gonna have to be patient with us."
God damn it. Alright, we need to hurry. We need to hurry. I just kind of like look at like everyone and be like, we need to stop the transfer that they're doing because it might be what's in the briefcase. It might be money. Just We need to stop it.
All right. So are they all like in?
Are you guys sneaking into the lobby?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you just checking Force Disarm? Josh,
Yeah,
or
I'm
was
just
there-
checking,
Okay.
yeah, making sure I'm doing it properly. Sorry.
Sure. No problem.
That's fixed.
So, you guys creep up to the lobby. The exit from the kitchen basically leads into another side room, which would be like the back area of the counter where the clerks are. And there are two exits from there, one to the left and one to the right. They both lead onto a different side of the main lobby. You can make out the voices a bit more from where you are. And yours, with your echolocation, you actually notice that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in there.
There's 7 people in there.
I'm going to toggle my blaster from stun to lethal.
I mean, you could always just shoot a rocket.
But that would destroy the documents, and we need them. They're not physical. Inside the briefcase is a data pad with all the information.
Yeah, why couldn't you put it in a briefcase that was indestructible? That would have made everything so much easier.
Please, if you know of a material that's indestructible, let me know. I'll have a ship made out of it.
I can't do that much, but I can give you enough for a briefcase.
Do you know where the relays are in this building? Can we cut the power to it?
There would be a backup generator in the... They can't have the one in the basement. Maybe on the rooftop. They would have had to install it themselves. I don't know why the DM is slowly whispering, because it's still a game. But
Yeah.
she is whispering. And I'm sorry if people have been having a hard time hearing.
Stay
No.
whisper.
It was for the immersion.
this rooftop!
Okay.
Alright, so if we were to disrupt the signal, they would more than likely send people to go check it out.
Yeah.
Thinning their numbers. Let's do that. Let's go disrupt the signal and start thinning them out.
We're gonna need to have
That
some
would
people
probably
stay
be the
here.
best idea.
Oh, no, we can't hear it at all, Simon.
Hello?
Okay, there you are.
Yeah. You're whispering again.
Hello? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was weird.
In here.
She was saying we might have to leave some people here because if they sense a trap, they might try to book it with the briefcase.
I can stay here. I don't think you need my help to mess up a generator.
Well, who has the best mechanical ability? I feel like Dak has mechanics.
That's me, probably.
You should also go with them as well, Dak, just in case they need a backup and a rocket. No matter how good mechanics are, will destroy it.
Okay, I got like 4, I think, for mechanics.
I have 3, so.
Yeah. So team mechanics go.
Alright. I put my jumpsuit on. Put up. Go.
Alright. Zeta and Dak, you're going upstairs,
Yes.
Mhm.
To the top.
which leaves Fiona, Yorshkita, and Sal down in the lobby. I'm gonna ask all the 2 of you to roll another stealth check. Yeah.
Before they go, I'm going to say to Yoshito and Sal, to Fiona and Sal, you 2 should go as well. I'll be fine here. You won't want to
I don't
watch
trust
what's
you
happening.
alone.
I'm not going to steal the briefcase.
I don't trust you.
And Sal says, no offense, but neither do I. Like, not yet.
That's fine.
you want to have your fun, you can have your fun. I'll just tiptoe in back of you and get the briefcase.
Someone has to be there to put you down.
God damn.
Her eyes
Oh,
go
wait, what?
wide.
I look towards you, not with anger, just kind of indifference, almost kind of sad.
That's what you want, right?
I didn't say I wanted to die.
Am I still there?
Stronger people
Um,
than you've tried.
I think you guys were walking up to the second floor, so Zeta and Dak aren't there. But Zeta, your sixth sense goes off. You feel like, wow, there's some
Those two need
mean
to get a
things
room.
happening.
I just say to you, it's not that I want to die. As I like pull out my fiber blade, it just hurts to live.
Oh my god, sad boy. I love you, Josh. This was just.
And I flick my tentacle.
Josh, you can give yourself inspiration.
Thank you.
My God.
I don't think. Well, normally I ask for like player approval, but would this qualify for inspiration?
It made everybody laugh. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
My chemical romance.
Sad boy, be sad.
Oh, Jesus.
You need us to roll stealth, right?
Can you hear even my cats are approving of this?
The approval is all that we need.
God. All right.
Oh, please clip it. Yes, please.
Sad boy.
Oh, yes.
I should have put a 4.
So, let's just move on to the two other.
All right.
Gotta
Did you need us
move
to
in
roll? Did you need us to roll stealth?
Yeah, do that on the side, like, and tell me after. But Zeta and Dak, you're slowly going up the stairs, the ones that were in the back room, and then you get onto the second floor, and then you wonder, wait, none of you know the layout of this place.
Let's just take a good guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. We just need to get out, so let's just try doors until we get out.
So then I'm gonna ask
let's
you
be a
both.
little bit smarter about that first.
All right, then
I
that's
will
gonna-
not bum rush a door, I promise.
Make a perception check.
Investigation check?
You can definitely make a perception check if you want to find like an exit or something, or I could also accept a survival check to just quick thinking, reasoning, going like, okay, wait, we're here. Technically, there should be a door over there.
I mean, I'm proficient in both, so.
Please
just
save
proficient
the
in both,
situation,
I'm gonna go
Captain.
for survival.
All right, salvage this.
See, this is why I got 2 20s at the start, and now I'm getting this BS.
So Dak was going to go around and back down onto the first floor when you went like, oh no, wait, I think we should go the other way.
Oh yeah, you're right.
This takes you about 5-10 minutes to go up another floor, and then another one, and then another one,
And then back down one.
and then back down one, and then another one. And then you just hear DJ Khaled keep repeating another one. But no, you
Nice.
do eventually, thanks, get to the rooftop. Of course, the generator is there. It is not protected. It's just a makeshift generator from a ship, from a shuttle that they probably just took with them, installed it there. The cables are running to a power generator nearby, like a giant power supply. And it's got the antenna and everything set up, the dish array and all that. And it's working.
Let's see about turning this thing off. We might need it to be turned on later.
Do we though? Do we?
We might need to. We don't know. I would prefer to shoot it, but if we do so and then we need it later, who's gonna get accused of shooting things first and not just disabling it?
All we have to do is just blame it on an imaginary guard and just say that they shot it. Then they fell off the roof somehow. I'm giving you permission to shoot it. I'm fine with it.
And with that, pew 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 pew.
Just one shot is fine.
Nope.
All right, make an attack roll with advantage.
So good if I miss.
If you hit,
yes.
You miss that
you
point blank.
destroy
I swear to
it.
God.
Are you attacking the power supply or the antenna?
I'd shoot the antenna.
That would go to the generator. Like I said, we might still need the antenna later. We don't know.
I mean, I just said I gave you permission to shoot, so I never said what. So you go for it.
So, you have the generator that goes to the power supply that goes to the antenna.
Yeah, sort of. There's an antenna. There's the power generator. That is. Let's call it a Let's call it like a satellite connection. And all of that array is powered by a power supply.
Very good. I'm shooting that power supply.
Roll with advantage. If you hit, you destroy it. That's a 21. You 14 pew pew pew. Gotta love that macro. You shoot at the power supply. Pew, and it blows up in an explosion of flame and just energy. It knocks the antenna off the roof.
Oh man!
You guys are pushed back a couple feet, probably fall prone, just from the force of the blast. You shield your eyes last second, as this is just blowing up. This big Meanwhile, in the lobby,
can I simply just go like? Wah,
I would have needed
blows
lobby
up?
music. So there's lobby music playing, and then you just feel a tremor, and just a few flicks of dust come off the ceiling. And then you hear an antenna crashing down right outside the window.
Yep.
Everybody in the room also stopped. But right before that, it's rewind time about 5 minutes. You guys rolled your stealth check. You were able to hear a few things. Of course, it took about a whole half hour for them to get up to the top, find the generator, find their way, blah blah blah. It to you it seemed like an eternity. But the last thing that happened before the antenna got kicked off is that first voice that kept apologizing to His Majesty, or whatever Hutt title he called him. The Hutt. Oh wait, you speak Huttese, right? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
So the Hutt voice, through you notice that the voice is coming from a hologram or some sort of remote, phone device type thing, because it's not as deep as it would be if a Hutt was actually physically present. But it says, "All right, we've waited long enough. Give the call." And the other voice says, "Yes, Your Eminence. Yes, right away." And you hear the static of a HoloNet device booting up, and then a deep, powerful voice says, "What is it?" And the other sniveling person says, My lord, I'm sorry to disturb you. It's I'm an envoy of the great Ema the Hutt. We have here apparently information about traders in the Empire, and we were looking to strike a deal with you. And the big voice says, there is no deal. To which the Hutt starts replying, there can always be a deal. We can be friends if you want. I only ask one thing of you, and I give you this list, and I believe there is something on this list that would greatly interest you. And the Hutt says a name, and I am going to give you said name in like a second, because of course it's lost in all of my notes as usual, because that's what I do. I write a shit ton of things and then I lose them. Where is it? I'm sorry, it's gonna take a second.
Alright. You're muted.
Who, me?
No.
Sorry, no, I was. Do I recognize the voice of the person they're talking to?
Maybe make a wisdom check.
Can I use bureaucracy?
Actually, yes, you could. Strangely enough.
I'm the fucking queen.
Hail me.
Alright, so I lost the name, so that's gonna give away part of the surprise. Emily, what's the name of your sister?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, it's Fyra.
Fyra?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to note it down, and then... how'd you spell it again? F-I-A-R-A?
Phira.
Phira. Thank you. The Hutties says there's one in this list. A rogue Jedi, as it seems, by the name of Fyra. And the big voice, which Lauren you recognize as the voice of Darth Gorse,
Oh.
that you've heard probably only once, and that Yorsh has heard as well. But through the holocom, like, it doesn't sound as deep as it normally does, and that might be why Yorsh didn't recognize it at first. But Darth Gorse goes on to say, "Interesting. I'll be here in a moment."
I look at yours.
I think, and I think the reason why I think this is the reason why you say, they've already stopped, because you look at me, Fiona, and I've like stuck my fibro sword on my back, and by the time you've looked at me, I have something in my hand, and you just hear.
Oh shit! It's on.
We need to go, and I run in there. And I run in there and I just start,
Wailing at.
Shocking people.
All right. Ooh, this is.
And then for the brief moment you saw it, the lightsaber is old, battered, metal device with one strong button on either side. There's two ends to it. One end lights up, and it's like scratched, and it's just like vibrant like blue, and it kind of reflects on Yorkster's face, and he just like darts in the room.
What color is it?
Blue.
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 I look at Sal and I like pull out my knives? Question mark? And I go in after him.
Sal just froze. She has she heard of that. She's never seen one, and so she's the last one to go. So the voices said that you turned on your lightsaber. That's when the antenna crashed. You rush in into the room. What you see, both of you, and for Zeta and Dak, if you're coming back down, you'll be at the mezzanine level, like on the second round. So you'll miss the first and the second round, but you can join after. But
Okay.
Yorsh, you notice here and there in the lobby are two bandits that are they were probably walking around kicking rubble or whatever. In the middle of the lobby, however, is a small, dirty, with like greasy hair human wearing like this fur coat that is way too long for him. And to his side stands a Trandoshan, so those like reptile lizard folk people, with a giant double-headed axe in his back. And to his left, the Rhodian bounty hunter, Tidum, T something, Tium, P. Woof, my names, Jesus, Timu. Timu's there. In front of them, set on like a half-destroyed couch, is the briefcase, which is actually just like a big old data pad that's like a laptop for us, but like a giant laptop. And two sets of holocoms on each side, which are turned off the moment you enter the room. Sitting down on a couch a few paces back is this young Serene boy, just looking at his feet, not talking, shaking his legs in nervousness. And there's also another guard or some sort that is on the second floor, on the mezzanine, overlooking the whole thing. You take them by surprise. Who do you rush to?
So I see the bounty hunter, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to run in, and I'm going to shout as I force lightning the person. Yoshida shouts in common. You will not get another one. Not again. Not again.
All right, and you just fry the bounty hunter. I think I have to roll something though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it now. 14
Nice.
dex save.
It's a 14 dex save. All right. Where is my little? There he is. Dex save. He dodges out at the last second. He still takes half damage, I think. Yeah, half
So
damage, so 6.
Can I add? Oh wait, you said that we can add. It's 20. It's a 26. You said that we can add force points to give him disadvantage, right?
It's use a force point to subtract a d4.
D4. Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
So in this case, it would not be useful.
Can we add force points to damage? I can't remember.
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't remember if we
think
can
you
or not. I think
can.
it's just the rolls.
Give me a sec. I'll tell you that in a second. Because I was almost on the page actually earlier. Because I was looking
I
at
forgot
something
how like the
else.
force things we use.
It's cool. We haven't played in a while, so. is not the problem. Also, I'll be able to send you guys like the full. I'm halfway done. The full like conversion guide that I had unfortunately left to the side for a while because of Wildlands and all that. Force points. Where are you? Okay, using a force point. No, it's a D20. So it's a D20 for.
D20 dies. Okay, cool.
Yeah. However. Sure. I would let you, if you wanted to, gain a dark side point to roll 2 additional d6s.
I mean, yeah.
Because you're pretty much raging.
I am right now.
All right.
That's pretty much what's happening now, anyway. But for the right reasons.
Yeah, but you're still
No, I'm
not in control of yourself. Fry him.
Listen,
Ooh.
after this, we're not stopping at a hot topic. Straight out of here.
So yours charges in, lightsaber lit, and Fiona, as you're rounding the corner, you can just hear this, like, psst sound, and the Rhodian yelp in pain and fear at this alien who just freaking shot lightning bolts out of his fingertips. Lauren, you get a surprise turn. Sal will get one too, and then we'll go on with initiative. What do you do as you round the corner? You see the same scene I described earlier. The 2 guys walking around, Finn on a couch, Thug on the second floor, and then 3 other people gathered around that couch in the middle.
I would like to take 3 other people or 2 Holovids.
Oh, there were 2 Olivids, but there's 3 people.
Okay.
The sniveling person in a fur coat, the Trandoshan with the big axe, and the third one, which is the bounty hunter.
And they're by the briefcase?
They're by the briefcase, yeah.
Okay.
They're within... The guy in the coat is within arm's reach of the briefcase, but the other 2 are... If we were on the map, I'd say like they're 10 feet away.
Okay. In that case, and how far away is the briefcase from me?
You could get to it on your turn, but like you would end your turn where it is. You wouldn't be able to... Well, unless you were dashing and all that, you could probably pick it up and then leave.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to take my full action to run and pick up the briefcase and
all right.
take a dash action.
You pick it up, you leave. The other guy, unfortunately, did not have any weapons out and was caught by surprise, so they don't get attacks of opportunity or anything. But as you're picking it up, the sniveling person, boss Krokos, basically shouts to his men, "Get that case!" And we're gonna roll initiative.
I didn't actually finish my turn.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Because if she could run up to that end, I was going to run up there as well to everyone. And because the lightning is my action, I still have like my bonus action and stuff. So I have a bonus action which, with my dual thing, I can use my bonus action to attack, right?
If you attack with the first one, you can use a bonus to attack with the second one.
Right. Yeah. That's fine because I use my bonus action to use my battle strike, which gives me an extra attack whenever you... Oh no, I have to attack. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that would mean that starting on your next turn, you could actually do 3 attacks. So 2 with the main one and 1 with the other end of the stick. All right.
Yeah.
So you not only shot lightning, but also became like this quick blur, which Fiona you've seen a few hours before. Captain Sal will shoot at one of the bandits.
I'm safe. I'm back, right?
Yeah, you went back to the corner, so not completely back to the kitchen yet. You would still need to another dash, like another 60 feet, and you'd be in the kitchen.
All right.
But you're within line of sight of maybe one or two of them.
All
Like
right.
the one
I
on
want
the
to get
second floor.
myself as covered as possible, like in a corner, and I will bonus action help Captain Sal, so she can roll with advantage.
Oh, then let me just roll again, see if I get a crit. It's even better. She was targeting one of the bandits in the back. 3d6 plus 3. And I think she does one in. Yep. So one of the guards that were pacing around the lobby she ran around the corner. She just used like part of the corner as cover, lifted her arm up, and just shot one right between the shoulder blades. He never had time to turn around. Let's go with initiative.
Oh, you can't use the
Yeah,
macro.
because there's no. Just roll a d20. I'm writing them down on a sheet of paper.
Alright, I can just roll my dex.
Yeah, a d20 plus your dex.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Ooh,
Fantastic.
Wow.
a 1.
All right, Dak got a 5.
I'm gonna use a force point. Can I add force points to that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool.
Can
Lauren,
I give my
sorry, yeah.
Can I give myself an inspiration point for you, or an inspiration dice for his force point use?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I give it to myself.
Nice.
Cool. Do you want to use it on your initiative or?
Yeah, why not? What's my inspiration? I think it's just a d6, right?
I think it's a
can
d6
look
until
it
level
up.
8.
Yeah. Until level 5.
Oh, level 5. Sorry, I said 8. I mean d8 at
It's
level
a
5.
d8 at level 5, yeah.
And Emily, you got a 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 17 total.
17 total. All right. And my other friends are just gonna use their passives because it's easier.
Yep.
So 11, 13, 10, of course, and 11, and Sal has a 13. All right, so top of the round, Zeta, you are now T-1 round. You running through the corridors back to at least the mezzanine. You heard blaster fire, and your bad feeling ability just kicks in. Not because of the fight. Like I said last time, when there's a fight, it goes haywire because everything's a danger. There's something else.
Did like a sinking feeling this time?
Yeah, there's something else. Something big.
And she just like turns around. I'm gonna assume like Dak's like running behind her, and she's just like, something really bad is about to happen. Maybe we shouldn't have shot the generator.
Fiona.
Yeah.
Now you tell me.
I
It's okay, I had fun.
turn to Sal, like I guess I can like run past Sal and be like, I have it, and I'm just gonna leave and try and get back to the ship. Like I'm running.
All right, so you run the 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm just
Um.
trying to get away from the people who will hurt me.
All right. Sal, whose turn it is right now, actually turns to Yorsh and says, "Thank you." And she shoots another bandit and then she leaves.
Was she gonna shoot me?
No. She thanks you, but she's basically leaving you there.
Mm.
Oh, that's damage. And that's another bandit down.
This woman has more stuff than I do. It's ridiculous.
She just fires a blaster.
God damn it!
Like, I mean, need I remind you guys that last time she couldn't hit anything for shit?
It's true.
That's
and she
true.
kept dropping her pistol.
It was pretty useless.
Eat that many Christmas.
Give her that. Bounty Hunter turns to you, Yorsh, and Boss Krokos freaks out, and he books it to
Yeah, 'cause he
the
remembers
main
me.
exit. No, actually, the Bounty Hunter looks at you, unsure, but because the boss is fleeing, he's, instead of just, using his full action to disengage and everything, he's gonna shoot at you once with his blaster pistol, and then just move. Were you, did you want to get into melee reach of him?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Or, okay, so he's not gonna shoot you, he's gonna disengage, and then just move 30 feet. He doesn't want to fight you, he wants to leave as well. Though the Trandoshan just looks at your lightsaber, and there's a bit of drool, and it picks up the huge vibro axe that it had in the back.
He wants a fight.
Yeah, and actually he'll get it. He moves up to Yorshkata and recklessly strikes at you. Which means it's the barbarian ability, and Josh, you have advantage on attack rolls against that creature.
Because I have my lightsaber, I have a +2 to my defense. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think so because it's a 23.
Where's my armor class? 15. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it hit pretty, that was pretty rough. Damage for this type of axe is...
Don't forget to keep all the blood inside your body.
Yeah. I didn't put other people's blood inside.
Also, remember everybody has 7 temporary hit points from the last fight.
True.
Right.
But you do take 16 points of damage.
That's my threshold passed.
Huh?
My damage threshold?
Oh, so you're gonna take an injury. We'll just note it for later.
Okay.
What it
How
means
much?
is...
16, right?
Yeah, 16.
Just to do that.
So basically... Yeah, so what it means is that you're injured. So the hit actually did physically hit you, and you cannot regain those hit points until you've taken care of the injury first. Which means a standard med pack won't work, you need an actual med kit. Potions don't work, you need a healer's kit. Basically.
But it's only 9 points.
Yeah, it's only 9 points. Oh yeah, that's true. You only take 9 real points of damage. So what's your damage threshold?
Oh, 15. Yeah, you're right.
So you're fine because of Fianna.
Thank
You
you.
think of me and you feel better.
Yeah.
Ah,
At the last moment, you
You
think of
hate.
Fianna and you dodge out of the way.
gotta look cool.
The guy on the second floor books it after Fianna. And as he rounds a corner to go downstairs, he comes face to face with Dak and Zeta. But that ends his turn.
Trap him!
That ends his turn for now. Yorsh.
Yep. I look at him, the Trandoshan in front of me, and I suppose maybe we're locked in, where I'm pushing up my sword against him, my lightsaber against him. He's pushing back, and then we just see as the other hilt, the other blade buzzes out, and this one is actually purple.
Blue and purple. Oh.
Fancy.
And I'm going to attack him. My 3 attacks.
With advantage, all of them.
Yes. So I don't know how to put advantage. I'm just gonna roll twice. Oh, 16. Is that 16 hit?
A 16 does hit, I believe. Yes, it does.
Takes 15 damage.
Alright.
Takes 12. It takes another 12.
24, 39.
Oh, a lightsaber is only 2d6.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage, man.
Did you add your dex to the damage every time? I think you did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, cool. No, lightsaber is pretty. It hurts a lot, guys.
Yeah, but if you compare it to a blaster, blaster is 3d8 or 3d6.
Yeah, the blasters are sort of more powerful at range. The thing is the lightsaber, if you know how to use it. So if you're, oh no, wait, Josh.
Yeah.
It's a double lightsaber you have.
Yeah.
That's 2d8, not 2d6. Did you roll?
Oh.
Yeah. So you didn't
Okay.
roll the right numbers.
We'll call that the numbers for now, and then I'll
Yeah,
change it.
and then we'll change it next time. But yeah, you should deal a bit more damage.
Yeah.
To get back to Alex's question, it's because the lightsaber in the proper hands, you can do a lot more with it.
Is he
Okay.
still-
Like basically, he can deflect blaster bolts with it,
We'll have to practice that.
which is very useful not to take those 3d6 points of damage.
Touche.
Is he still up?
He's yes, he's still rough. Like you cut open part of his thigh, and then nicked his elbow, and then as it reared up from the blow, trying to dodge out the last one, you actually cut off part of his great axe. Like not the blade, but like the handle. You just cut it in half, so it just furiously throws the other part of it down and holds this like giant head of an axe in both hands, and it's gonna try to get back at you with an overhead swing on its next turn.
You just kind of hear like wrecking out through like this area. Just Yoshida just going. "Ah!"
Everybody hears it. Everybody hears it.
Do
Dak.
I hear it?
Oh
Am
yes,
I
you do.
in the building? Okay, cool.
Even like you're still just 60 feet away. Like you're in the kitchen, and it echoes through the force.
I am force sensitive. Does that do anything?
You sense the power of the dark side.
So I basically have the biggest chill running down my spine.
Yeah, but there's tiny chill coming from the lobby, and then there's big chill coming from overhead.
Oh,
Oh god.
Hey, Dak, it's your turn.
Yay! Wait, isn't it supposed to... Oh, lower... Oh, okay. No, I'm good.
There's a thug in front of you with a shotgun.
Trip him. Just trip him.
I'm sorry, did
Beat
you
him
say
up.
shoot him?
I still have my frying pan. You can hit him with that.
Huh. Only 6. Oh, come on. 1, 1, and 2.
Yep. You fired the thug, and just hit him like in that same part that everybody gets hit during movies, like that it's a grazing wound because it hits like just below the shoulder. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get a cool scar out of that, and it's gonna be
not when I'm done with him.
it's gonna be a pain for the people in the costume department. Fiona, back to you. Are you
I'm
still booking it?
Still running.
All right.
Running forever.
Sal is following you right after you, and she just keeps encouraging you to just run. And she's like, they're gonna be fine, just go.
Okay.
Zeta,
I'm running.
you're by the end of your turn, you're out of the kitchen, almost to the back area, and you heard the shot from upstairs, like Dak's shot from upstairs.
Okay.
Zeta.
So is this guy like in front of Dak
He's-
now?
Well, I mean, they're probably like 20 feet apart. He had just rounded a corner, so he's standing right in the middle of the corridor, and you guys are side by side.
Hmm. So can I just like chuck the frying pan at his face?
Sure, you can make a make a straight strength check anyway. Or no, use your dex. You're more dexterous than you're strong.
Okay.
So you're gonna flick it like with a
Flourish.
flourish. Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna try.
Whoa!
I did.
You hit. Just roll a d6, and for fun, add your sneak attack damage. So roll 3d6.
He was not ready for that.
Well, no. Who the fuck would expect someone in a sci-fi world where you have blaster pistols to be attacked by a flying frying pan?
Not that guy, that's for sure.
You said 3d6, right?
Yeah, 3d6 plus your dex.
I forgot to roll the dex in there.
That's
One
okay.
sec.
What's your dex
So add
modifier?
2, so it's a 10.
10. Wow, you guys are not killing him fast, but you did like hit him straight in the chest with the frying pan, and he's like, "What the?" But he says that, but out of breath, because you knocked
Since
it
I
out of him.
haven't technically moved yet, am I allowed to do anything else?
Yes, you can move, and you have a bonus action.
I mean, I don't think I'm close enough for this guy to shoot me, so let's see. I'm tempted to just try to talk my way out of this without killing him.
Well, you just chucked the frying pan at him.
And I shot him.
And you shot him.
I think the time for negotiations is past.
I mean, I
Unless-
have him away.
Yeah, but that would require your next action.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move behind Deck
All right.
and
Can
pull
I-
out my pistol.
All right.
I
I'm
know
gonna
I've already
get
played.
Me and that thing are now best friends.
It says here, I have a skill that says as an action.
That's
Okay.
during your turn.
Right, but what I mean is, I did not use any bonus section or anything on my side.
No, but does it say as a bonus action?
No, just as an
Yeah.
action.
So, because you get one move, one action, and one bonus action.
Okay.
Bonus action is a type of action. It's not like a bonus action.
Okay.
The simplest one would be like if you were wielding like two pistols, you could fire with both, like one as your main action and the offhand as a bonus action. But sometimes like your class will provide you with bonus actions that you can use.
Got it.
That being said, Bounty Hunter and Boss Krokos have booked it. They're out the lobby. They're gone.
Are they going in my direction?
No, they went the opposite way.
Nice.
Every man for themselves. The Berserker swings a mighty overhead swing at
Hey, bada bada.
Yorsh. And he's going to give himself advantage, of course.
Miss.
Wait. Yeah. I should have said keep one, but anyway. And he just... He aimed way too short, especially since you cut the haft of the... the haft of the axe. Wow, that was hard. So it didn't measure the distance quite right, and it just ends up swinging too short, like a few inches too short.
So because I'm a lightsaber specialist and things like that, I have riposte. So I'm going to use my reaction to attack him. So what happens is he comes down and I like deflect it with my lightsaber, but because it's a dual lightsaber, but they actually unhook, just like just like with the in the film. I can't think of his name now.
Darth Maul?
Darth Maul, yeah, where they kind of unhook, and then with that unhook, I kind of switch it around and like go up and try and strike him with it. What is like
make an attack, and you have advantage on that attack as well.
Yeah. 19, 16 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hey.
I just so yeah, I think I deflect it and I flip the lightsaber, the purple one, down, and I like go up into his gut and I start bringing it up, and I'm just close up to his face and I just kind of say to him, "This is for my family," and I kind of kick him off. And as the two lightsabers there, I kind of like swing them down and I run after the bounty hunter.
All right, so you turn around. You can make 30 feet. So you're halfway in the lobby.
Wait, you're running after the bounty hunter, or like
Bounty hunter.
I'm so confused over like who's going where.
So
I'm
the bounty hunter, and Boss Krokos are leaving through the front door.
Okay.
Finn is still in the lobby, confused and scared, hiding under a cushion. On the second floor, Dak, Zeta, and a thug are going at it. And Fiona
Successfully
and
going at it.
Sal, you're leaving through the back door, back to the shuttle. So
Yes.
everybody, the whole party is splitting apart, and I love this.
I hate it.
So that's for that. That's for that. You're dead. The thug on the second floor. Seeing that both of you are armed, just drops his gun on the floor. And he's like, "We cool?" Like,
I look at Zeta. I'm still aiming my rifle at him.
you guys both recognize him. It's one of the two thugs you let go earlier today.
Again?
The same guy who had said the same thing. We cool.
Just like rolls his eyes and rolls her eyes, and she's just like, "You're a disgrace.
I know my mom says it all the time.
Go home. Go home."
All right, and he runs out.
And if I see you with a blaster again, I will shoot you for real. Can I do a few pot shot behind him just to scare
Oh
him
yeah,
off?
you just like pew pew behind him just to make him like jump and yelp.
Hey, free blaster.
Yep, you. It's not a blaster actually. It's a slug thrower.
Oh, what is that?
It's an archaic weapon. It's an actual like shotgun. It fires lead.
I like it.
It's the type of like, shitty down on your luck last resort type thing.
I like it.
Yorsh, you exit through the main door of the lobby. And outside of the resort, there's this like swirl of dust and sand. As something is hovering over the ground. And jumps down from this big, it's not like it's halfway between a land speeder and a shuttle. This giant armored individual with this big two-handed lightsaber, red in color. And he lands with a loud thud and gets up to its full height and looks you straight, like dead in the eyes, and says, "You have eluded me for the last time." And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
No!
No.
I have so many weapons I haven't tried yet.
Good.
So I didn't know this was just going to be like a 10 session.
Campaign?
Yeah, just a 10 session campaign.
It's not. No, don't jinx it. He still has time to turn around and run the other way, right?
Probably not.
Ain't going nowhere.
We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. There's a lot of things that could happen, and to be fair with you guys, there were a lot of moments in my notes where like your paths could have met, and you just avoided Darth Gorus every freaking time. And then tonight I was like, yeah, that's gonna be, because you remember the Star Destroyer was right above the planet.
Yeah. And I sensed him as soon as he came down.
Yeah. And every time you gain a dark side point, he can sense you.
I know.
And now you have like what, 4?
I have 3 now. Wait, I think I have 3. I need 3.
Yeah, as long as you don't have as many dark side points as you have wisdom, you're good. Like wisdom score, not modifier.
No, I don't.
So
I only have like 3. Yeah, I've only got 3 so far, so I'm not that much.
no, it's like it's a small like taint on your soul, let's say. But it's nothing irredeemable. But the seed is there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope our whatever viewers we still have at this late an hour enjoyed it. I got a blast finishing up the Salonia part with the party split into 3 groups, which guys, thank you.
I just the plan was to take the briefcase with me.
I mean, we could come back with our ship with a laser cannon and shoot at Darth Gorus, but I don't know how long that's gonna take.
No, we're running.
Or we can ask the 2 that we left behind to come with the ship
Let's get more
and
people.
just shoot that guy with the laser cannon that I fixed, by the way.
I'm sure you can plan this out in the 2 weeks before the next game.
You're gonna kill my sister.
So we know
You
that we now know it's a
horrible
Jedi.
monster.
But nobody knows it's your sister
I know.
because you weren't there when it happened.
And I don't think
know.
we've ever been told her name, so.
I don't think you guys knew she had a sister. I think you only mentioned. You might have
No,
mentioned.
we knew she. I know she has a sister. I
Yes.
just don't know.
Yeah.
I think the only one that doesn't know is Yorshka.
No. I don't know the name,
we
but I do know
we
it's a
saw
Jedi.
Danny.
We saw the painting.
So, well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for playing, all 4 of you. Before we leave, just plug everything: who you are, what you do, where we can find you. I'll go the opposite order from the intro, so I'll start with Josh.
Yeah, great game. Thanks for jamming that, Simon. Great playing with everyone again. Super good to be back in Yosh's shoes. Super sad boy to the edgy max today. I am ProStarter. Catch me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I do shows throughout the week on my channel. I got some 3 new shows coming up soon. Check out my Twitter for that. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. BST, you can catch me here. I believe we're playing some Swihunter. That's if I'm getting that correctly. And Fridays, catch me on Grimjack's channel, Grimjack 21502, playing some awesome Firefly. Also at 1 p.m. BST as well on After Table. Watch us play some Monster Hearts as well. And then Monday, I'm on the Grey Hawk channel playing some D&D. Awesome stuff, awesome people. I never sleep.
Or so it seems.
Yeah.
Literal vampire.
Yep. Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm at jail_nice girl on Twitter. I do all sorts of stuff on the internet. You can find me not so much that I can talk about right now, but in a couple weeks I'll be able to. But you can find me. I think the time I'm streaming is probably Monday. I'll be on Off the Table, twitch.tv/off_the-table, with Tales from Thayer show, which is D&D 5e. Usually I'm on Wednesdays, I'm on Josh's channel, twitch.tv/pro-restarter, playing Masks, but I can't be there tomorrow, unfortunately. And then this coming Tuesday, episode 5 of Too Many RPGs drops, which is a podcast about people who love RPG shows. And yeah, I think that's all. Oh, and I like sing and stuff, and so there's a website. It's all here.
She says in passing, but your singing is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not doing a lot of it right now, so their website isn't that interesting, but it's there. It exists.
Still super good.
Cool. Alex.
Well, you can find me on the Twitter at my handle, which is the Gambit, the _Gambit. I have a game tomorrow with Simon and Josh, where I'm going to be a very old woman trying trying to survive in a world where I'm surprised I'm 92. And besides that, nothing else. I don't sing, by the way. I really don't.
And Emily.
Hi, you can find me on Twitter at _hatterhair. Not hater hair, hatter hair. I'm here, and then whenever Runners of the Badlands decides to kick back up again, I'm on that. And possibly soon-ish is a homebrew for Simon. I think that's right, where I'll be a Medusa character.
Yep. We're starting maybe Friday will be the first excursion. But yeah.
And then I do sing, but I don't put it on YouTube.
And well, I'm Simon. This is my channel. Hello, you know who I am, or actually you knew where to find me if you're here. Otherwise, you can also find me on Twitter at wandering_DM. I do shows on this channel on every other Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays and Saturdays now. So weekdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Saturdays at 10 a.m. And it's basically almost D&D all around. So we've got Star Wars on Tuesdays, the Zweihander on Wednesdays, and the all-new Age of Arcana Hexcrawler, which is a D&D 5th edition campaign, starting on maybe this Friday if you follow me on Twitter. And I'll also put like a proper schedule on my Twitch channel and everything soon, so you can follow it there too. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Thanks a lot, you guys, for playing. This was an awesome session. I missed you guys for the whole month we were away, and I cannot wait to start the next session.
That's
Ciao,
evil.
everyone. Have a good night.